So about a month and a half, 2 months, I don't know when this video is dropping. I'ma keep it 100. But within the summer of 2026, I dropped an EP called Barrage. Fully produced by me, fully mixed, all vocals by me, and you guys seem to like it a lot. And with that, a lot of you guys were in my DMs asking me questions about my production and my inspirations, and how I made this, that, and the third, and etc. So I was like, you know what? Let me just give you guys a Q&A and say everything in this video for you guys. Now, before starting, I just wanted to say, I love you. Within the span of like 3 weeks, this project already hit 100K. And I'm not gonna hold you, that's kind of crazy for me. Like, y'all be showing me so much love sometimes, I just wanna hold you. But then the spell wears off, and I remember that you guys are the same niggas that draw me as inanimate objects and other peculiar things. So I'm a little bit split right now, but that's another story for another day.
Everybody warmed up?
So I'm gonna start with the most common question I received overall, which was, what was your inspiration for the project? Quick lore dump, the thing that even got the ball rolling for this project was me coming off of Heaven on Earth, which was my first album, and feeling like I had to one-up it constantly. A lot of y'all don't know this, but I'm low-key a perfectionist to like an unhealthy amount when it comes to music, to the point where it's like, I will redo takes 1 billion times if it don't sound right in my ears. Like, I'm that nitpicky with it. And to an extent, it's like a good thing, you think, right? Because like it makes the art good. Like, it makes it, the songs like they're at their best. But when you're spending 30 minutes on ad-libs, it gets to a point. So me coming off my first album that I spent like over a year making, and I had to make sure it was like the best thing I put out at the time, I didn't really know where to go. So my way of coping with that was just not thinking and trying to like not overthink and just put out the art, which is why a big theme throughout the project is kind of like anti-perfectionism, and things sound very gritty and raw and just kind of like punch you in the face, because when I was making it, I was trying to just be very raw in the moment. Now that I've explained the background, let me get to the actual question at hand. Bro, this is gonna take so long. I go on too many tangents. I gotta stop myself. So I'll just rapid fire some inspirations I had, because I had a lot of different ones for the sound and for the aesthetic of the project. For my actual music inspirations, I'd say fem&m, Bonesaw, Midori, 385, Hydra, Too Mellow, Machine Girl, and a lot of video game OSTs, specifically fighting games, and with that more specifically being Street Fighter Third Strike OST. And for the aesthetic inspirations, it was really a lot of gacha yakata, fighting games, boxing, and grind fiction. But mainly gacha yakata. Like, bro, Kei Urana, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I love you and the work that you put out. Like, you've worked on 2 of my favorite things, being Soul Eater and gacha yakata. I really don't know how you do it. Like, bro, look at the swag on this nigga, Rudo. Who are you feeling like? What was the inspiration behind the OC change? Now, for those of you that are new here and don't know how shit gets down, I have this main OC in mind, my main character, my main mascot. This is Kid Joker, Starlight Angel, whatever the hell you want to call him. And basically, for every single project I do, I switch up his appearance to match the theme and aesthetic of the project. And this time around, since it's a very in-your-face and abrasive sound, and I took a lot of inspo from things like gacha yakata, I modeled the character around that. This is just something I've always kind of done. I have a lot of fun breaking things into eras, and I know that a lot of you guys are artists, so a lot of you guys get a kick out of drawing my character, so it's fun for everybody. But whenever I get back into dropping singles, or the next EP or album or whatever project it is, the OC will change again. So yeah, this one's just temporary for now. Why didn't you give more songs? You ungrateful bastard! Realistically, I didn't give more songs for a lot of reasons. One, I hate overbloated projects with like a passion. Like, whenever I see a project has like 22 songs in it, I be wanting to strangle myself. I'm not gonna hold you. Second, I knew I wanted this to be an EP. Like, I didn't want this to be an album. So I wanted to keep it at like 6 songs or less. And, you know, that's what I did. And lastly, and honestly, the most important reason, nigga, it hurts to scream. Like, I already know I'm about to get all you type of niggas in the comments. Oh, Daki, it shouldn't be hurting to scream if using the right vocal techniques. Bro, you gotta scream from your gut, not your throat. Nigga, I've done all that shit. It doesn't work. And it's not like this is my first time making scream music. Like, I came from a trap metal community back in like 2020, whatever the fuck. So, like, I've been screaming for years, and it's always hurt whenever I scream, like, for long periods of time. So, I didn't want to drag this out for too long because I was already losing my voice by like song 2. So much to the fact to where I had to take like a 3-month break of recording the project and just focus on making the beats because I was losing my voice. And that's why I didn't make any like melodic songs for a little bit when I was putting out singles. So yeah, long story short, I didn't make the project longer because I wanted to preserve my voice, and there was nothing left to be said. I kind of said everything within those 6 songs. What was your favorite song to write? I'd probably give it to Believe It. Specifically that intro part, like that first half of Believe It before the beat drops. Yo, I don't know who the hell I was feeling like. I was moving like I was prime Kanye in the studio. Very large emphasis on prime Kanye. Like the writing in that song hit me really hard in that moment because it's kind of like a buildup of everything I've been through since I started making music. Specifically the bar about like I was dumb until it worked out, now I'm a genius. Like that's a very real thing I've been going through all my life. That song just felt like one big victory lap. And I didn't even really write it for real. Like a lot of that stuff was off dome. Like granted there were some parts that like I wrote down, but like a lot of it was kind of just like raw in the moment. I was just saying it. And as for my favorite produced song, it's between TKO, Take It From Me, and Breakdown. Which I know sounds counterintuitive to giving my favorite one because I just named 3 of them. But like I can't really put one over the other. Like they all have elements that I like a lot. Do you think you're gonna do another project with this sound again in the future? I don't really know. Like I would do elements from this, especially production wise. Like I love making a lot of break beats and like stuff like that. So if anything, probably a lot of the production you'll see added to my future stuff. But vocal wise, I just don't really like screaming all the time, if I'm keeping it real. Like that's kind of why I left the trap metal community. Not that I was even like that heavy into it, but like I've always been more like I like rapping over like insane beats rather than screaming over insane beats. The reason I did it for this project was because I just felt like screaming and it felt very in theme for what I was going for. So I just doubled down on it. But as for doing it a lot more in the future, I don't know. My hands are kind of in the air with that one. How long did it take you to make this EP? So I started the EP on Thanksgiving of 2025, like right after Heaven on Earth finished, and I finished it in June. So that's like what, like 8 months? So it took me about 8 months to finish, but there was a 3-month span of there where I said like I couldn't record because like my voice was just shot, so I couldn't scream. Also, I was like going back and forth between my college dorm and my mom's crib to record it. So when I couldn't record, I was producing, and if I couldn't think of anything to produce, I was working on the clothes. If the clothes were done, I was working on promo. So there's a lot of elements to it, to why it took a minute, but I probably could have finished it earlier if, I wasn't 3 months nerfed. I wasn't dealing with college stuff and like other singles and stuff like that. I got a lot of questions about the outfit for the project, and I'll just say here, it's custom. The pants are custom, the hoodie's custom, the gloves are just gloves I bought off Depop. They're like ski gloves, I'm pretty sure. And then the beanie is from Silos 1, but I checked on there recently. I don't think they have the beanie up on there anymore. Like not even on some gatekeep shit. Like I deadass think it's just not there anymore. So yeah, the people that are asking me about where I got the beanie from, I don't even know if you can get it. But my homie Heaven, she helped me with making the custom pants, which actually I used for Heaven on Earth as well, but I ran it back for this project because fuck you, they're hard. And then she also helped me with making the custom hoodie, and then me and Brokey did the spray painting on the hoodie to make it, fit the theme and make it stand out more. So yeah, and then the shoes are just new rocks. But yeah, that's basically what the Barrage fit is. It's mostly custom. So all you guys ask me where I bought it from, like you can't really get it. I'm sorry. All right, next question. How much for the Bluetooth dread? I should smack you, nigga. Why was your dread hanging? Oh my God. What was your favorite song? I'd say probably Take It From Me. Like I made this project with the intention of like being a show project, so they're all very high energy, highly active songs. But Take It From Me specifically, bro, oh my God. Like a couple weeks ago from recording this, the homies Astrid, Milky Possum, fem&m, and Charlotte did a show in Sacramento, and they were nice enough to have me come up there with them, and they had me do a song off Barrage. So I chose Take It From Me, and like I knew that song would go crazy live, specifically like the countdown bit, but like people were falling over each other in the mosh pit. Like it was crazy. So like that's probably my favorite song off that project, just off that alone. What was your favorite part of making the project? Honestly, this time around, I'd say it was producing because I spent so much time on it, and this is the first like fully self-prod thing I ever did myself. So it meant a lot to me going in and like having specific arrangements and sample using and like having everything be very specific. Like I have fun with that. Granted, some things like maybe want to like end my life, specifically like the second half of Believe It. Like I did not know what to do with that beat for months. And that was one of like the second beat I started for the project back in like November. but like it took me till June to actually like finish it. So it took a while, but it was a lot of fun, and it felt very rewarding at the end because I was like, oh, I made this all from the ground up. Like, this is all me. And aside from production, I'd say probably like getting the aesthetic and like getting the clothes together and getting the animations done. Like, I love seeing like the vision come to life. So those are probably like my favorite parts of making Barrage. How did you learn to produce in the style of the EP? A whole lot of trial and error. You gotta understand, I'm not good at a lot of things naturally. Like, I do not pick up on things fast. I gotta sit with things for like a calm couple of months doing it over and over before it really clicks in my brain. In this case, I had experience producing, but not with this style before. But I listened to so much music basically all day, every day, to where it's like I know how to study music to where I my ears kind of just pick up like what should be where. Granted, I don't get it first time at all. Even the second, third, fourth, fifth, like it takes me time and time again to actually get something I like. But I can hear and know what it should sound like. It just takes me a minute to actually like execute it right. Is Barrage a Minion or Bob vibe? You mean the small yellow nigga? What does that possibly have to do with this project? Bob. It's a Bob vibe. Merch? Now listen. Listen. I've been getting a lot of people at least once a week asking me for merch for this project. I'm sorry. I am working on some stuff. Merch just always takes me a minute because I just get sidetracked with working on other things, and it usually takes the back burner. But I am working on some things, whether it's CDs, a hat, a shirt, something. It probably won't be a big merch drop. It's not going to be like a heaven on earth, but y'all get something. Were there any hurdles in nailing the sound you were going for in Barrage? I wouldn't really consider it a hurdle because I understand how it works, but one thing I was very conscious of when making this was arrangement and progression throughout the song. Like, a lot of my favorite artists and songs that I enjoy always have some kind of progression or some kind of moving arrangement. For example, artists like Ayo Witty or Bonesaw or even like Tyler the Creator. Like, the song does not end the same way it started, and that's always what moves me whenever I listen to music. What inspired the beginning of All Out Attack, and how did you feel while recording it? Fun fact, that's actually the first beat that was made, like first song that was made period for the project. And that's what even gave me the name for the project. Like, when I'm screaming in the beginning of that song to that intro, when I said it's a barrage, that's when the name of the project clicked to me. Like, I didn't have a name for it before that. That just like, I kind of said it. I was like, oh, that's like a perfect description for what this project is. It's a barrage, like it's an attack on all senses. So I kind of just stuck and ran with it. And the reason I even made that intro was because, like I said, I made this project coming off of the back of Heaven on Earth, which to me at the time was seen as my best work, and I didn't really know how to up it. So I did that intro as a way to just get out of my head and word vomit onto a beat. And with that kind of just came the title of the project. It also acts as like, you know, for the people coming into the project and like new ears and stuff like that, like it acts like a warning and kind of like an instruction manual of how you're supposed to listen to this project. Like, it's not meant to be something you sit down and listen to. You're supposed to get up and get moving, jump around, go be active while listening to it. So it kind of serves as that as well. How did the collabs come together? Well, for those of you who don't know, which I'm realizing is like a good amount of y'all, a good amount of you guys do not know I'm in a collective called Karma Mob, and I make shit with my friends. Like, a lot of people I collab with are mainly in that collective, and a lot of them are just my best friends. Same with Brokey and Semtex who are on this project. Like, that's how the collabs came together. We always make music together. So I was like, yo, you wanna hop on this? And they were like, yeah. So I just sent it to them, and we made a hit. What makes you wanna experiment with so many different styles? I just like music, honestly. Like, I get this question a lot about why I make so many different stuff, and like I kind of like them all over the place. I just like music. Like, I don't like sticking to one genre. I don't like being boxed, and like I listen to literally every and anything. So I kind of just also make any and everything. Whatever I'm feeling in that moment, that, you know, I feel like I relate to the most, that's just what I'm on. Who's your favorite Pokemon? Gengar. Mega Gengar specifically. Shiny Mega Gengar even more specifically. Next question. How did you get the high ad-lib? I'm assuming you mean this. And that's just me. Like, it's not some kind of like sample or anything. Like, that's just me and my voice. I don't know why I do it on every track, but like I did it once in like 2022 or something like that, and I kind of just ran with it. Like, the same way people have like producer tags, I kind of just do that as like, you know, I'm here. It's me, nigga. I have no questions. Just want to say that you're an amazing artist, Daki. I still think that you're insanely underrated. I see how much passion and effort you put onto your works, and it's truly inspiring. Thank you for being the goated person that you are. Well, Void, I love you. Thank
What
you.
the fuck is
What made you want to go with the aesthetic of a PS1 fighting game? Also, I've noticed you sampling some Persona voice lines for your music, the most obvious one being the Joker and a lot of your newer stuff. Are there any other fun samples throughout Barrage? The reason I went with the fighting game aesthetic was because I actually started playing a lot of video games again, and specifically fighting games. There was a point in time from like 2024, maybe like late 2024, to like until I dropped this project, to where I didn't really have any downtime to like play games that much, aside from like, you know, Haste or like other small stuff every now and then. But like I didn't get the chance to game really because I was so busy like dropping weekly or like working on a project or an album or merch or school or just something. Like something was always like having me at work. So I finally got some downtime to like actually sit down and like play video games again after dropping Heaven on Earth. And with that, I was playing a lot of fighting games, and you know, that kind of just inspired me to like, oh, I like a lot of the aesthetics from this. I kind of want to take and use this for my own stuff. And yeah, I use a lot of Persona samples, not only throughout this project, but also just throughout all my music. So much so to where my producer tag is just from Persona. I'm pretty sure it's Futaba saying Joker, which is me, Kid Joker, which a lot of people also did not know that that's me. So newsflash, buddy. But not only Persona, like there's a lot of other samples I used throughout this project. I sampled Machine Girl, a lot of Skull Girls, like a lot of the announcer voices you heard throughout. I sampled Pokemon, both Gardevoir and Palkia on Take It From Me. I sampled the Kill la Kill video game. I sampled Blaze Blue, and then Guilty Gear. Those are just some of the ones off the top of my head. There's probably like a bunch of other ones that I took from. A lot of video games, mainly video games I took from, because that's what a lot of the driving force behind this project was. So I just wanted to show love back to the stuff that I grew up with and inspired me. Who made the cover for the EP? That would be Hodgery. Please go show him love. That man is the GOAT. He's so good. I literally found him randomly on Instagram when I was looking for artists to like perfectly capture the vibe I wanted, and he just kind of appeared on my feed, and I was like, I have to use him. Like, this is a sign. Like, he's so good. And then I had Brokey do the cover for the single, so both of them, show them love, please and thank you. Could there possibly be a game that could be based off this in the future? I ain't gonna say too much, but I'm saying something. Chill out though. How and who made the teaser vids? That would be the homie Couch and Jube. Please show them love too. I ain't gonna lie, I had them niggas locked in at ungodly hours of the night getting this shit done, and they pulled through. I love both of you. Forgive me. I'm sorry. And ending it off, what is the main goal and traction you want from this EP? My goal with this project was honestly two things: to inspire myself and to inspire you guys. The whole theme of this project is literally about going out and getting what you want and making it happen, no matter what other people say or who tries to stop you. Like, I would rather have someone try and fail and get up and try again rather than to not try at all. Like, that's the whole ideology I went into when making this project. That's why it's an attack on all senses. Like, you're just giving it your all and you're kind of just leaving it all on the floor there. So yeah, I just want people to take that away. Obviously all that and to have a good time with listening to it. But yeah, that was majority of the questions asked. Once again, thank you guys for 100K on the project. And even still, like, you guys are still going crazy on it. So I owe you niggas the world, honestly. I am working on getting some music videos done, and like I said, some merch. I've been trying to get a show scheduled out since like June, but it's kind of hard getting a venue right now. But I'll figure it all out, because I do really want to perform this live and like turn up with you guys in person, along with some other really big projects for this EP. So keep your eyes peeled for the future. I'll end this off by saying, if all goes well and all is right and all the scheduling's in place, I'll be back with a new song by September 4th. So expect that from me. That's when I'll be back. We're gonna get back to dropping stuff again. I love you, thank you, and stay safe.